It is Monday, May 9th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back with our best plays for Monday's slate. We got a money line, we got a player prop, and we got a no-run first inning coming your guys' way.
At the time I'm recording this video, we're about 400 subscribers away from 33K, so you guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps us grow this channel. Austin, I think we're the best channel on YouTube as far as picks channel. I'm biased, but I think we're definitely backing that up with our recent stretch. Also, drop a like on this video if we've been making you guys some money.
100%, Logan. I had to reach down because we have a special guest because today the brooms were brought out once again. Another sweep. We are on a 7-0 run, and we'll pull up the plays right now. We had JD Martinez, the clutch of a lifetime, over 1.5 total bases, hits it in the top or bottom of the ninth in his final at bat. Then we had the Diamondbacks money line, no sweat bet, and then Kansas City, Baltimore, NRFI, another sweat bet, but we will take it a 7-0 run altogether. And you know what? We felt like being a little bit fun to you guys. Also, shout out to the person that sent me this parlay. They sent it to me in my Twitter DMs, and they were like, so we helped this person cash out. Hopefully, we've been helping you guys cash out. So if you haven't been hitting that subscribe button, what the heck are you doing? Go down below, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 33K today. Now, also, I have to make a note. Shout out to all our CA. Well, no, actually, we'll take a step back. If we sweep today, we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber. So it's a completely free. Just click that subscribe button. Click the little red button down below. We really would appreciate it. Shout out to all our A COS All-Stars. Maybe we've been helping you make some money during this hot run. If you want to become an All-Star, just click the join button on the channel or click the link in the description. We certainly would appreciate it. It only costs $2.99 a month, and we really would appreciate it. Help support the channel to do everything we do for free. Our newest All-Stars, we got Charles, we got Francisco, we got Troy Weezy, we got Michael, we got Kicking It with Face. We got Greg. We got Brad. We got Twan. I think I pronounced that right. Either way, we thank you guys all so much for our support on our channel. We can't do it without you guys. Also, my final note before we get into our first play, our parlay of the day is live on OddsJam. I know we had some difficulties with it being posted on time. It is already live right before we recorded this video, so it's the first link in the description. We've cooked up a fire parlay. Definitely go check it out. I'll link it in the pinned comment as well as at the top of the description. But, Logan, we're up 13 units. We're not satisfied on the year. We're going for some more. Hit them with the first play of the day, though.
Yep, let's get it. Now this one, it's not available on all books, when we're recording this video, but subject to change. I'm going to talk about who it's scheduled to be at the beginning, but it's in the Padres versus Cubs game, and I'm taking Padres money line minus 145 odds on DraftKings, as Austin's showing here. Look, we got it available for $2. So that can mean a few things. It can mean maybe the pitching matchup isn't set in stone, or maybe the other books are just slow to come out. So, but at the time we're recording this video, it is scheduled to be Hendricks versus Mackenzie Gore. Now, don't go in the comments and tell me, Logan, the pitching matchups changed. I know it can change, but I still do like the Padres. I don't think there's any pitchers that the Cubs can throw out there that I'm going to be like, whoa, no, I'm done. So I definitely might wait to place this, especially if the line's not available on your book. But the Cubs are losers of 5 in a row. They got 1 win in their last 9 games. This is a team that's reeling, and I'm not really scared of them. Everyone watched them stink it up on Sunday Night Baseball last night. Come on. This is not a team that I'm all too scared of. And at the time we're recording this video, it's scheduled to be Hendricks, 13.5 road ERA. Is that bad? It certainly is not good. Oh, man. And he's coming in with a 2.5 whip in 2022. San Diego's offense, 9th in runs scored and 1st in drawing walks. Them being 1st in drawing walks can spell trouble for a pitcher like Hendricks with a 2.5 whip. For any of you who aren't familiar, you want your whip to be under, as under 1. That's better because it's walks and hits per inning pitched. That's what a whip means. So I definitely think, the Padres are poised to put some runners on base, get some hits up, and put some real pressure on Hendricks to pitch well. Also pulled some of the hitting splits. Machado batting 444 career-wise versus Hendricks. And Hosmer's only batting 188 versus Hendricks. But look, Hosmer's been really well. He's been one of the driving forces for their offense. I think he will improve that batting average today versus Hendricks. Now, on the other side, it's scheduled to be Mackenzie Gore. I hope it is. Gore, 1-1-0 in runs in each of his last 3 starts, coming in with a 1.71 ERA on the year. That's really solid. I can't ask much for the young pitcher. And his last 2 starts, even 7 and 10 Ks. Well, in 2 of those 3 starts. So he's been showing that he's a strikeout specialist, which is great news because the Chicago Cubs offense 21st in runs and 20th in strikeouts. So they are swinging at some bad pitches. Gore might be able to, cook them today. I would absolutely love that. And they're only batting 228 versus left-handed pitchers. That Mackenzie Gore is a lefty. Lastly, I wanted to pull bullpen stats. San Diego's bullpen is actually a little bit worse than the Cubs, but not by much. 4.21 bullpen ERA for the Padres, and the Cubs is 3.46 bullpen ERA. Guys, I'm riding with the Padres here. Until the Cubs prove me otherwise, I'm riding with them outright. Maybe you do want to take a shot on their run line. It is really good value. It's plus 155-ish as we're recording this. So I'm taking the money line for safety because the Padres love to make it close. They love to win on walk-off type home runs as they did yesterday. So I'm just going to ride them outright, and I think we're going to get a win there. But Austin, the player prop guru, what do you got for us today?
Yesterday, we had an absolute miracle with JD Martinez. Hopefully, we don't need a miracle today. Today, we're going to the White Sox-Guardians game, and I'm taking their starting pitcher, the White Sox, that is Michael Kopech. I'm taking this under 5.5 strikeouts. Now, I do have to make a note. One thing I don't love is that this is the only book. We only have FanDuel with the line at this moment. It's minus 132 on FanDuel, and we see it. I'm pulling it up. I don't have any other lines for him. So could this be a very bad line? Yes. Could it be a very good line? Potentially. That's why you got to become an all-star. Hopefully it is a good line so that we can get this out early for you people. Now, I really like this one. Let's talk about why. 5 starts the season for Kopech. 3, 5, 7, 3, and 5 strikeouts, obviously going under in 4 of those 5. Now, if the line goes down to 4.5, I can already see the comments. Now, we can see he obviously landed on 5 twice, but use your own judgment. I don't mind at 4.5 if it's plus like 110. If it's going to be minus value at 4.5, I probably wouldn't take it. Now, let's see who he pitched against, though. He's pitched against the Tigers, the Rays, the Twins, the Royals, and the Cubs. So I put their strikeout ranking in terms of their fewest strikeouts. You see all these teams are in more or less the bottom 10 in terms of the most strikeouts per game, except for the Royals. So he's gotten a lot of good matchups and wasn't able to kind of convert strikeouts against those teams. Well, he didn't convert it against the Guardians when he had 3, or Royals when he had 3 strikeouts. They strike out the fewest times. Well, the Guardians strike out the 3rd fewest, right behind the Royals. And so I look at this Guardians team. They got a lot of hitters that are really good. A lot of hitters don't swing for trash pitches. And we look at the Guardians, 20 of the last 25 starting pitchers versus the Guardians have stayed under this line, under 5.5 strikeouts. We also look at the last 6 straight right-handed pitchers, all under this line. That included Alek Manoah, who I really think highly of. He pitched poorly against them yesterday, only had, I think, 3 strikeouts against them. They hit him pretty well. So we also look at this lineup that the Guardians are trying out there. Jose Ramirez, Steven Kwan, Franmil Reyes, don't know how to pronounce his name, and Miles Straw. All these guys, top 17 in the most pitches seen per plate appearance. There's a reason a lot of starters aren't going far in these matchups against the Guardians, and they're not striking out a lot of guys because these guys are just raising up the pitch count. We see Kopech, he was a former reliever. He's still going to pitch 80 to 90 pitches today unless he gets rocked. But still, I just don't think it. The ambulance is coming. I can hear it in the background, and they're coming for Michael Kopech because he's got no chance today. The Guardians bat 278 versus right-handed pitchers, number 1 in the MLB, and they only have an 18.5 strikeout percentage. Look, Kopech has 24 career plate appearances versus the current Guardians lineup. They're hitting 304 against them. Give me Kopech. Give me his under, and we're taking it under 5.5 strikeouts. Like I said, if it goes down to 4.5, I would still play it, but I would only play it for half a unit if it is plus value. If it goes to minus value, don't touch it. But Logan, it's the best time on the channel. It is the best time. People come every single day. It's NRFI Nation time. And the music is coming. Yeah, the music is good. We're on a great run in NRFI. We are 20-10 overall. And hopefully we can go to 21-10 today. I got another good value one. I think you got a really good pick today, Logan. Mm-hmm. We're going with the Yankees and the Rangers, taking the no-run first inning, minus 115 on FanDuel. Now, we think about both these two starting, lineups. We got a lot of firepower, but hasn't really cultivated a ton of runs in the first inning. Now, let's talk about we see both games yesterday, both NRFI'd, so we love to see that. This is also an early start time, so get in your bets early if you're riding with us, 1:05 p.m. Eastern time start. And we got Cortez on the mound for the Yankees, 1.82 ERA. Been one of their better pitchers, one of their more consistent pitchers this season. Also think about the Texas offense, 20th in runs per game and 23rd in first inning runs. This has been a team that's, been pretty good. They got a couple guys with good averages, but still not getting a lot of runs in the first inning, and that's what we love to see. What about the other side of the mound, Logan?
Right. It's scheduled to be gray. Now look at the ERA. It's scary a little bit. 7.5 ERA, and that's pretty much why this no-run first inning is the value. It's a good value because we're pretty much saying, Gray, can you get us the 3 outs we need? I really hope so because this Yankees offense is great on paper, but they're usually slow starting. Now, if it's not a home run, right? They love to hit some solo blasts in the first inning. Got fingers crossed it doesn't happen again. But the Yankees, 2 runs scored in each of their games yesterday. So they're not lighting the world on fire offensively. The Yankees, they're 18th in first inning runs. They have a ton of firepower at the top half of the order, but they usually don't start all that hot. I'm banking on that to be the case again today. The over/under set to 7.5, so definitely one of the lower end over/unders on the slate. And Austin, I love that. I love that 1 p.m. start time because sometimes the bats are a little bit sleepy. They just played 2 games in a day yesterday, and they're like, yeah, maybe offense starts slow. I want to fly those NRFI flags. What are we, 20-10 on the year? We're having an insane no-run first inning run, and I hope to continue that again.
Agreed. I hope we can continue that run in NRFI Nation. We can fly those flags once again, go to 21-10. The only thing I don't love is that the Rangers, their coach was talking about how small the Yankees ballpark is. So maybe they hit him with a couple home runs in the first. We don't want to see it, but I wouldn't be surprised. But either way, those are 3 plays. Padres money line. Kopech under 5.5 strikeouts. We're taking the Yankees, Rangers, no run first inning. We'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully with another edition of the special guests of the Brooms coming out. We can move to 10-0 run. We appreciate you guys as always. Again, our parlay is live on OddsJam. I'll put it at the top of the description and the pinned comment. We appreciate you guys as always. It's been Austin. It's been Logan. And we will catch you guys again on Tuesday morning.